Hello everyone, my name is Girly Tina and I am the coach of the Queenly Quagsires, and this is week 2 of the WBL, the Wall Breaker League. Now I know that a lot of you might be wondering what happened to week 1. Unfortunately, my opponent was unable to play during week 1 just due to some complications, so we got a forfeit win. So we're starting off already at 1-0, which is really good for me. And this week we are going up against Quinn. And so Quinn's team here is extremely threatening. We have a Spectrier, we have Tornadus T, we have Sandy Shocks, Gapdos, Tinkaton, Rotom Heap, Terapagos Overquill, and Alomomola. So very much like a bulky offense type team, with like Spectrier and then Gapdos kind of tacked on there as well. And these Pokemon are deceptively bulky as well. So this team is very difficult to prep for. Spectrier is especially difficult to prep for because of Grimnay. Obviously we have Regen, Torn, and Sandy Shocks to put up hazards. And yeah, essentially I was a little bit worried about how we're going to beat this, but yeah, let's get into the team that I built in order to try and take on Quinn. So starting off, we have Meowscarada named Luffy. Luffy is named after Matt's cat, Luffy, who is an excellent little boy, and we all love him. So, oh, my screen's gone dark. Whoopsie. But yeah, we have a Heavy Duty Boots Meow. And we are a specially offensive Meowscarada this week with Spikes, Dark Pulse, Leaf Storm, and Power Gem. And the reason for this is because the opposing team has Alomomola, it has Intimidate, so I was just kind of fearful of, suffering some issues with these kind of bulky walls and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going with a special Meow. To try and hopefully also it works for a Willow Spectrier angle. If they want to try and Willow us, it doesn't matter because we are special and we have Spikes with Protean just to try and get a Spike up, change away from the Grass Dark typing, which can hopefully just lead to some kind of defensive benefits. And we have Power Gem is for trying to catch maybe the Torn on a switch in, as naturally enough, Tornadus is a pretty good switch into Meowscarada in general if they think that they can avoid the triple axle predict. So yeah, that is our Meowscarada, and next up we have Choice Band Sonic the Hedgehog. So this will be obviously everyone's debut, but this is our first Terra Captain, Sand/Alola. So yeah, we have enough speed that when snow is up, we should be able to outspeed a non-choice Scarfed Spectrier. Now, Spectrier seems like it maybe could be Choice Scarf to try and get around this, which is a bit of an issue, but there's nothing that we can do about that. We could never outspeed Spectrier at that. So yeah, our set is Triple Axle, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Knockoff. Just, a strong moveset, kind of hits everything for neutral damage at the very least. We have Urshifu, who is holding the Punching Glove. This is just because I think Alomomola, it's very free for it to run Rocky Helmet and try to be full Fizz-Daf to counter Urshifu. So just Punching Glove to get out of taking Rocky Helmet chip and power up our punching moves. We're running a Sword Stance, Trailblaze, CC, and Surging Strike set, and we are 299 speed, which I believe is speed creeping something. I think that outspeeds max speed Tinkaton, just in case it's an offensive Tinkaton, we'll be able to outspeed, and then after Trailblaze, we should be able to outspeed anything that's not Scarf. So this is just a very offensive Urshifu, who can hopefully just come in and kind of break for the team. Our next kind of breaker is Flygon with Terra Fire and an Expert Belt. So here we're running Dragon Dance, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. I am 316 speed, which I believe is fast enough to outspeed. Oh, maybe this is the Tinkaton speed tie and the others were Rotom. I think that's more likely. But This outspeeds Tinkaton. You know, Tinkaton's a bit more physically frail, so Earthquake is there for really strong stab damage. Stone Edge is there to try and, you know, pick up KOs on something like the Tornadus and do damage to Rotom Heat. And then Fire Punch is here as well for just in case Tinkaton is Balloon, that we get some solid damage down. And just a good kind of all-around coverage option. And next up we have Slowking. So Slowking is full Spadef. They should be able to live a non-choice spec Shadow Ball from a Spectrier if it's not got a boost. We have Future Sight, Toxic Spikes, Chilly Reception, and Thunder Wave with the boots. So it's just kind of full support Slowking, who will be able to set up Snow for our Sweeper and try and, you know, enable the team with Thunder Waves and Toxic Spikes, get some hazards down onto different Pokemon, and just put on a lot of pressure. And then finally, we have Staraptor, Knuckles the Staraptor, who is here to punch. So Staraptor is also 299 speed, Adamant, and it is running Double Edge, Brave Bird, Agility, and CC. The idea here is that this can be a late game sweeper with boots. Choice Scarf Zapdos looks pretty free, and at best we would be speed tying it if it's max speed. So the idea is that we would be able to set up an Agility on maybe a Choice Spectre as they go into something like a Zapdos or a defensive option. But yeah, set up an Agility, do some big damage with like Double Edge, Brave Bird, and CC, which is just good into the whole team. And then hopefully just kind of profit from there and clean up the rest of the game. But yeah, that is our team. We are going to hop into the battle against Quinn, and I will see you shortly. Okay, we are about to get into the battle against Quinn. This is exciting. This is my first time getting to use this team. Okay, so a lot of the opponents that we were expecting are here. Sorry, just need to update my Terras. Terra Water Tornadus is coming. Okay, well. I would imagine that they would probably lead with Torn. That feels like the most logical thing to me. They are Terra Water, so Quilliam, Spectrier, Terra Water Torn, Rotom, Tinkaton is the other possible lead with Taunt, and then Terapagos. Cool, so I am going to lead with Meow, and then we're gonna go from there. So yeah, let's get into our first battle. Good luck, have fun to Quinn, and let's hope that we can have a good, honest battle here. Ooh, Meloetta! How pretty! Okay, very fashion. We love it. Haru leads the Tink of the Tongue. And we lead Meowscarada. So Tinkaton leads. And we are going to get up a spike and change out of our typing. You know, just try and cause some commotion. So Protean into ground. Rocks will probably go up here. We don't actually have any removal this week, which is a little bit of an issue. But what can you do? Okay, rocks go up. Cool. This thing will probably either just go for like a knockoff or something. So it's obviously not going to T-Wave. Did we see... We didn't see an item. And we didn't see... an ability show. So it's not Mold Breaker, so it's probably Pickpocket. Okay. I think I'm happy to go into Flygon here. We have a Spike Up. could be boots. But I imagine something like either Knock or Gigaton is going to come out here. Okay, Gigaton comes out, it does a lot of damage. And we are going to get a D-Dance up. Because I'm pretty sure that we will be out of range of everything else. I don't think that they want to risk this as well. So let's do our little dancey dance, and that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I just feel... oh, they could go for play rough. I didn't think about the fact that this is a fairy type and I switched in a dragon on it. Okay. Oh, they switched. Okay, we're so good at this game. We're so good at this game. Cool, they also didn't want to risk me terroring immediately, I suppose. Here is the Tornadus. Okay, we dragon dance up. Now, obviously this could terror water. But I don't see why they would, right? Like, I don't know what benefit they would get out of it. So I am tempted to just go for a raw Stone Edge and try and get some damage down. Because either way, Stone Edge is fine. But obviously if we EQ our Fire Punch, there's a chance that, you know, if they Terra and I Fire Punch, it's bad. If I EQ and they don't Terra, it's bad. So Stone Edge is the most logical kind of option here. They do Terra. Okay, that's fine. And now we'll get to find out, is it a Scarf? No, what's it going for here? We Terra, and we go for our first attack of the season, and we hit a Stone Edge doing about 50, which is not bad, and they're going to Terra Blast. Okay. I'm surprised to see no Aloe here. That's interesting. I just want to know how fast Tornadus is. Its base speed is not 111, that's Tornadus. 20, I'm pretty sure it's 121, and now it's faster. Now it's 123. So I'm at 353 speed on my Meowscarab. 376. What am I talking about? Oh, that's not my speed. I'm at 370. I'm 376. Yes? I'm 376. Okay. And it's not Scarf because it would have outsped us. So we can just go into Meow here, realistically. Unless this thing is Boots, it's going to be taking Chip every time it comes back in. So they're obviously going to switch here. Into what? Probably into the Overquill. I would imagine. So I'm going to Power Gem on the Overquill. I'm gonna get up another Spike. Yeah, because they withdraw. They have to withdraw. And Overquill does come out. And it's Intimidate. Okay. We're gonna get a Spike up. Good. My switch-ins to this aren't excellent by any means, you know? I'm going to go into Urshifu here. Like, they could just Fire Barrage or T-Spike or something like that, but there's nothing I can do about that. They go for Spike of their own. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I'm going to Trailblaze. and see if they stay in. If they stay in, it's the best possible scenario for us. And if they're not boots on torn, that's very good for us as well. I imagine that they should go. They didn't go torn. Get a little speed up. Their Ruppy helmet on this. Okay. And I get poisoned. That's really bad because now Barbarage does double the damage. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, I need to get damage down on this, I think. So I'm gonna just CC. Get down some chip. So the Barbarage spikes. Does punching glove not work the way that I think it does? Or is close combat not a punching? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Okay, well, that's obviously bad. Cool, so... that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Going into Eggman. And I'm going to click Thunder Wave. This is a pretty bad start. Taunt. Okay. So they're taunt. They're taunt, Barbarage, spikes. Taunt, Barbarage, spikes. I'm gonna go into Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go, Sonic. Stones, spikes. They are current. Don't really super have an EQ switch in. So I'm gonna go for EQ. I don't want to Terra out of the steel typing because I will take more from rocks. So unless I can get snow up and then switch this guy in kind of safely, I don't want to risk anything. Okay, so Akechi switches out. Is it going to be Rotom? If it's Rotom, it's pretty bad. It's the horse. Okay, they tried to block the spin. So this is really good. We're getting a banded EQ down. Bop, bop, bop. We do a lot of damage. And I go into Yaskarada. They suck. Okay. They sub. So they're going to D-Kiss. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. When Kiss comes out, there's a lot of damage. But I'm gonna sub. Crit me. This has been a week of me getting crit. It gets back so much HP. My Dark Pulse. Naturally, I can't let this set up too crazy. But this is a pretty bad spot, guys. I don't think that I've played this super well. I didn't prep super well either. I kind of threw a lot of stuff at the wall. Ugh. This is the price that you pay for starting like to work night shift, is that you're kind of just tired all the time. They dekiss again. They know them boots. I'm going to agility here. So can't shadow ball. They can maybe wisp. It's probably wisp, shadow ball. So nope. Oh, they withdrew. Okay. I'm Rotom. Okay, so what does that mean for me? I can still win with Sonic from here, but I think I need to get Chip onto everything. Right. I need to get Chip on most stuff here. Yeah, it's just not very good. Just no damage whatsoever. And I'm gonna die to a Volt Switch. Oh, I get 2. So I'm still faster than this. They can pretty safely Volt. I'm gonna CC again as they Volt. Okay, CC again. Yeah, couldn't have done much to prevent this. What do we see coming out here? I would imagine it's probably going to be the touring. This is full health Tinkaton. It's a full health Tinkaton. Which is really bad for me. This is probably also just going to taunt me. Right, it's shown Gigaton, Stealth Rock. I'm gonna T-Wave again. Will you run double taunt? They T-Wave me. Okay, that's fine. And I don't loot, and I do nothing. Instead, I actually don't do a single thing. Okay. I'm gonna get up a T-Spike if I can. But it's looking like we're probably not gonna win this. I should have chillied, because if they hired in on the spec here, it's very bad. Terapagos comes out. Okay, the Terapagos named Terapagos comes out. Which is a fascinating name for a Terapagos. Because it's named Terapagos. Have you considered this? Grumble, grumble. Okay, Terapagos spins. I get on Future Sight. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it. Okay, okay. Okay. It's not impossible. It's just pretty bad. Terapagos withdraws into the horse, and we get a Thunder Wave. That's very good. And Future Sight is coming out this turn. I'm gonna try and Chili. Hex. Oh, I might get the Hex. Oh, I lived. I lived and I get the Chili off. Okay, this is really good. This is super... Are you joking? Are you actually serious right now? Oh, well, I lost. I lost on 3 full pairs. Oh, this has not been my week, huh? This has not been my week. That sucks. 3 full paras. I mean, Slowking's dead, but everything's dead. There's nothing I can do at this point. Yeah. Okay, well, that sucks. That sucks that happened as many times as it did. Okay. Okay. They know I'm banded. I'm gonna go for Rock Slime here. Okay, well, Spectre is dead. Spectre is dead. Now that speeds everything. Look at that chip! Look at that chip. Okay. It's not impossible. I'm gonna try again, because I reckon they're probably just gonna U-turn. Oh my god, I took nothing. And now I'm going to try and sack Sonic here to hazards. I'm getting anything else better. Okay. They're probably gonna U-turn. We Terra Blast it again. Okay. And now Meow comes in. This is not over. It's just pretty bad. Slowking's at about 50. I'm going to Dark Pulse on the switch. Haru comes back out the team. I change into Dark type, I do literally 0 damage. I have to go back into Slowking. The issue is that I have no way through Tinkaton. They're probably gonna Gigaton here. Yeah. I live on 4. This has not shown another move. Another attacking move. I'm gonna try and get off of Future Sight. Hey, look, I can flinch my way to victory. Haru switches back out. I probably should T-Wave. Terapagos comes in to spin, I suppose. Yeah, because it's gonna spin. I should have T-waved. I should have T-waved. I threw. I should have always T-waved it. They wrap it, they're faster. They're gonna Terra Starstorm me, and I am going to lose 6-0. Very unfortunate for me, but I played pretty poorly. So GG's to Quinn. They certainly deserve this one. I was not playing very well whatsoever. And yeah, we're gonna lose this one. And we're gonna try again next week where we play Godware. Wow, I've had a pretty bad string of RNG this week. I think that if I didn't get powered 3 times on the Slowking, things might have been different. I would have been able to get in my triple axle guy and just get down a bunch of damage, but it's not to be, unfortunately. So yeah, GG to Quinn, and I will see you guys for our next battle.